if you're going to start an SMMA, be prepared for a little bit of startup costs. Not a lot compared to any business. Let me tell you that now. The overheads on an SMMA are jack shit. Okay. The more clients you have, like me and Harry have, the more you do rack up because they need certain softwares. And we've got a software that we're now paying hundreds of dollars for one client because it's a really great little tool we have. And we find little pockets of things that we invest in. That's because we're advanced on it. At the beginning, you don't need actually anything.
Not until you get a client.
Not till you get a client. Now, there's software like Canva and ClickFunnels, DocuSign, and God, all these other things, even to have an Outlook with Microsoft, for example, it's like $9 a month, whatever. So you are going to need, which you don't need, but even Gmail, I think to have a domain with Gmail, it's going to cost you $7 a month. There's little things, little tiny things. So be prepared for that. However, in developing countries, that's a big problem for them because they don't have the money to put into it. But even then, there are still ways in which you can literally do it for zero by not having to, you won't have a huge hefty phone bill with EE or 3Mobile. You're not going to have that necessarily. So if you've got WhatsApp and an internet connection, you can do your outreach on WhatsApp. Why can't you send 100 messages a day on WhatsApp to business owners on their cell numbers? I could do that from a cave in Canada, providing I've got Wi-Fi or signal, phone signal. So that will help. And even then running ads on Meta platform, I personally do like to take them off the platform and to a funnel. And if you don't know what a funnel is, please Google it. But you don't need to, you can use the internal Meta lead gen form. So there are ways around it. And I think that's also, it's also worth knowing for those who are thinking of starting an SMA is there are little costs involved at the beginning, but not a lot.
Yeah. And if you're listening from like the UK or whatever, there's practically, actually no, yeah. What am I trying to say?
Mate, just check your mic. Just your mic's dropped out just a touch. Can't hear you at all now.
Hold on.
There we go. Got you.
Yeah, is that better?
Yeah, sound.
Cool. I can edit that bit out. What was I going to say? I was going to say, if you're operating,
this is what happens on a podcast. Shit goes wrong.
If you're operating,
we're not going to edit out. Just keep it in.
If you're operating an SMMA from say the UK example, for example, really you can get away until you get your first client without spending a penny. Because if you're just doing outreach through pure cold calling, I suppose you could, you will have to get your domain sorted, but that's like £4 a month through GoDaddy.
I think if you have got zero, if you're trying to start an SMA and you literally have not a penny to put into it, then work for a business for a year, save some money, even if it's just like $100, save something. And then start it. You can't expect to start a business on absolute zero. You do have to be real to some degree. Come on, but it's easy for me to say because I'm sat here in my office and I've been there on a different journey. So